we're gonna take the unhinged A Song of Ice and Fire fandom lore into
that's my
even to any deeper direction for you.
Yes.
So we're gonna go beyond favorite chapter, and
we have a question first.
Okay.
And that is,
question first.
Daisy, why don't you ask?
Have you ever made a tier list before?
Not for A Song of Ice and Fire.
Oh, okay. But you know the concept of a tier list.
You know the concept.
I know the concept of it, yeah.
You're ranking, so it's on a scale from S to D. You're ranking vertically and horizontally, so like the layers, you'll see. But stuff in pop culture. We like doing tier lists on our show because people like to rank things in everyday life, and what do folklorists love everyday life. So we curated a particularly special and unhinged tier list for you to help us fill out, and that is a tier list of best A Song of Ice and Fire tinfoil hat theories.
Yes, we're getting the historical discourse, fanish attachment to things. We're hitting the center of the Venn diagram between our fields.
And I'll also say too that when we put this list together, because Dom and I are like the big, huge Song of Ice and Fire fans of Folkwise. When we put this together, we made sure to like not include the ones everyone knows.
Yes. We started like R+L equals J 2 normie,
and we're. Two normie is R+L equals J is 2 normie. So we
like
went
Daisy was like, what about the Dornish master plan? I'm just like, it just happens. It just happens.
It just is. It's just true.
It's like it just is.
Oh, I was gonna say we also excuse the sleuths for this because I'm like, there's a level of brain rot you can't be around.
Like, there's so much brain rot.
We were like, we're in too deep. We got this. Anyway, without further ado.
Let's get into the brain rot.
If you click watch stream if you haven't already, that is what we are working with.
Oh yeah.
And the images are kind of small. We'll read them out to you.
Okay.
So this first one is Jojen paste.
Oh, Jojen paste. Like I don't want to believe it, but I kind of do. Like I knowing what I do about Bloodraven and knowing what I do about Weirwoods. I think.
And for go ahead.
Oh no, what were you gonna say, Daze?
I think we should give like a one-liner of what this is for the uninitiated.
Yes.
So one-liner
for people. Explain all of these like you've only seen Game of Thrones House of the Dragon and not subjecting yourself to the brain diseases that we have.
Jojen Reed is like Jojen Reed is the nice guy who's trying to teach Bran how to use his third eye. And they go past the wall and they meet Bloodraven, who is like the three-eyed raven, and he knows all the shit. But the Jojen paste theory is that Bran eventually eats Jojen because there's no other food.
There's no other food, and
he's got rich green seer nutrients in his blood.
Seer blood because he has vision. He has kind of a magic blood, and so there's like a blood.
And also he just vanishes.
There's no. Miracle. There's like what's happening to his body.
This one we're just proving correct. Okay, so depending on what your like your
metric,
your metric is going to be. This could either be high because we've all seemed to talk ourselves into agreement, or low because it's too believable. But however you want to rank them,
you get to choose your metric.
I think I'll go with what I'm going to stick with the Watsonian perspective. What is most believable within
all right,
you're going to have some fun with this one.
This next
There's some good ones. Okay, so where's this going? Scale it from S to D.
Okay. And let me just confirm.
S is 101% and above.
Mm-hmm. Superior, super. It's the most.
I've got to put it up there. Like I've got to put Jojen paste up there. Like that's I within the universe, it's believable. Okay. I totally see
that's
it.
Fair.
Okay.
Raven is not a nice guy.
You might have backed yourself into a corner if that's your metric, because the next one. Because the next one is bolt-on applied directly to the forehead.
Oh no! Okay, now you're gonna have to explain that one.
This is that there has been one Lord Bolton for the entirety of history under different first names. He's an immortal skin-stealing vampire.
No,
his name is Roose.
No.
Okay.
No, his name's not always been Roose. It's been the same entity since the dawn of man. Yeah.
No,
That's what the Dreadfort is for. It's for him to change clothes every 60 years.
Nah. No, Roose is too specifically weird. Like, no. Yeah. He's too specifically weird.
Yeah. So where would you rank that on? If
low. Very low.
Is this a D?
Low, okay.
I don't buy. Yeah, I don't buy.
It's a D.
I don't buy.
All right.
Next one, so important to the fandom. This is the logo really of the subreddit. Euron is Daario.
Euron is Daario. No.
Never seen him in the same place at the same time.
No. They're never in the
same place at the same time.
Physics prevents this from being a thing.
Yeah,
Euron is on one side of the world, Daario's on the other. Like,
I think there's a map. I think there is a map.
Someone did do a map of how this works.
Someone did a map of how they could
there's a map of how this works.
Let me find it.
And then for a while, like, he has to be in the north, so he's like, and he's cold hands now.
Oh my god, no.
Yeah.
He posed his cold hands, crossed the other side of the wall.
With Varys as a mermaid. Like,
we're getting there. Don't worry.
Don't worry.
Oh god,
don't get ahead of yourself. Where is Euron as Daario going?
Oh no, I don't buy it at all. Like, no. Euron and Daario are two different people.
Do you buy it?
Definitely different people.
Or do you buy it less than Roose Bolton? Than Bolton? Than the entity known as the Bolton?
The Bolton.
Yeah, I like it less than that. Okay. I agree. Less than that.
Oh my god, I did find a subreddit that's explaining, like, mathematically the circumnavigation of the
people are adamant about this one. People are adamant about this one.
I don't.
It's pretty good.
Next one is Jason Momoa holding Peter Dinklage in his arms, and this, of course, is D plus D equals T.
What?
Tyrion Lannister is the time traveling
child
of
what?
Of Dany and Khal Drogo that killed Joanna Lannister when he time traveled into her womb.
Okay, no, not even a little bit. I've never even heard that one up. It's ridiculous.
D plus D equals T.
D plus D equals T.
I didn't even know that one existed.
This is my favorite.
It's pretty silly one.
This is my S tier.
That's a pretty good one.
That's incredible. No.
Yeah.
Not even a...
I'm sensing this might go very low.
We might have to change the metric.
No. We're getting some ones in the middle. We're getting some ones in the middle that work.
There'll be some in the middle, I'm sure.
Yeah, some in the middle. Okay. So is this?
I'm sure there's a Sansan in there somewhere that I will be able to put in the middle.
Is this the new bottom here?
It might be.
Is this
Would
your
you
bottom
like it at the
so
bottom
far?
of D?
Yeah. Is this the bottom of D?
Oh, that's great. That's great.
I think yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Next one, the High Tower is a Gundam. And Leighton hasn't left it because he's been practicing for when Euron shows up to transform the High Tower and attack.
We just showed our kids Pacific Rim.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So I kind of love that.
Yeah.
I really want there to be a Jaeger in the water when Euron shows up.
Right?
His full Cthulhu explosion routine. I would really like there to be a Jaeger there.
This is not my theory. Cool. This is not my theory. High Tower Gundam has been a thing for a while, but I do love it. You're right.
Yeah. I don't think it's plausible, but I love it.
So is that like a C then?
I think it's a C.
Okay. I even found fan art of the High Tower Gundam punching a Kraken a la Pacific Rim.
Great.
Yeah.
That is fantastic.
That's where I hope it's going.
Yeah.
I do think
love
that's
it.
Yeah. More plausible based on your metric also. Like it's not so outlandish.
No, it's not.
No,
it is
oily black stone. There's magical stuff happening.
There might be something.
Yeah.
I buy it.
Is it a mech suit? Who's to say?
Does it conduct electricity? Perhaps.
Okay,
who knows?
We're getting a little back on topic with the next two. Here's Sandor and Gregor in a bowl.
Okay.
You already know.
Is
This
it
is the
Clegane Bowl?
Clegane
Yes.
Bowl.
Yeah, I feel like that I think those two are eventually going to encounter one another again. I don't know that I doubt it's going to be the same way that it was on the show, but
yeah,
I feel like, yes, I do think those two are going to encounter one another again.
So where is this going to sit on the
I'd put that I'd put that closer to the top. I think it's
closer to the top being like A?
I put it under. I put it B.
B.
I put
Okay.
it at B. Yeah,
right in the middle.
I don't think it's 100% likely, but I think it's pretty close. I think for various literary reasons, I do feel that Sandor needs closure.
Yeah,
let him get closure.
It lets something happen that he witnesses, or that symbolically he can work through it, whatever.
I'm rooting for
even
Robert
need to be
Strong
the one who
versus
does the
Brienne
thing.
in the helmet. I want it to be Brienne in the helmet, but I want it to happen.
Ooh, that'd be amazing.
I'm rooting for that.
Yeah,
that'd be
or maybe like Arya in the helmet or something. I don't know, as a faceless man or something.
Not hound-sized. Oh, well, maybe.
No, but faceless man. But like Arya, faceless man.
Yeah, I'm unclear if faceless men are the same height, but that
is also not that clear.
That's a nitpick. That's a nitpick.
Anyway. Do they change height when they change faces?
I think so.
I feel like they do. They must.
Unclear.
I mean, Jaqen does, doesn't he?
True. I think so. This next one, this next one, we're getting back to plausibility. And this is one I believe you've said a lot about, but Mushroom is a pen name.
I 100% believe Mushroom is a pen name. Mushroom is absolutely a pen name. There is too much. He knows too much. There are too many too many bits of knowledge that he has access to that is so clearly a pen name. There are so clearly multiple people who are putting together this history, and it's just shoved under it's like Holinshed's Chronicle. It's just shoved under one name because it was convenient.
Yeah.
And also because if you come up with an outlandish enough character, no one's going to argue with it.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so this is interesting. I've not heard the multiple author under one pen name theory.
I believe it's multiple authors.
That.
Yeah.
I mean, that makes sense.
Multiple authors under a single name, and I believe that I am of the opinion that there was a jester named Mushroom who did exist, but that there was this anonymous collection of sources that was eventually compiled together and put under his name because he was a known name, a known figure who was there.
Yeah.
And they just sort of attributed it to him.
And who would they care the least about?
Yeah, exactly.
They don't care.
He
if
doesn't
he
have any connection to anyone.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
So is this above Jojen Pace? That's what it sounds
like
to me. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
I absolutely believe it. Yeah.
There we go.
Mushroom as a pen name is my thing. I would die on that hill.
Okay. Are you ready to completely transition to something so much worse?
Okay, what? Where are we going?
You've heard Robb Warged Grey Wind when he died. That's too
I have heard about that.
What about this one, which is Ned Warged Ice when he died?
No. Warging is that is
he
living
survived until Tywin melted ice. He survived with ice until Tywin melted it.
Don't buy it.
You can hear the scream when the metal is melted. You can hear it as it's
That's why it's called Widow's Wail.
Widow's Wail.
Okay, so here's the thing. Valyrian steel is magic.
Yes.
That I get. So yes, I absolutely buy that it would scream if it was reforged. But humans warg into animals. They don't warg into objects.
Ned was that powerful.
Ned was the most powerful undiscovered warg.
Don't buy it. Not at all.
So this is going in D, I assume, but where?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Where does it stack up in the ring of infamy?
Yeah.
Is it above or below Bolt On? Apply directly to the face or below?
Yeah.
Is it below Euron Isdario?
Yes, it's below Euron Isdario.
Is it below Tyrion is the time traveling?
Yes.
Okay, it's below. It's below time traveling.
Actually, no. Tyrion is the time traveling baby. Okay. Slightly below that one.
Okay. That's fair.
Wouldn't it be poetic for Dany to kill Joanna Lannister?
Oh my god.
Next one is a picture of Chloe and Emmett.
Cosplaying
this theory.
Aw, lovely.
Cosplaying this theory that Ashara Dane is alive in the neck.
Oh,
and that she faked her death and she's hanging out with Howland Reed.
Yeah.
That is one that I have not actually decided on because I am
it's like a pretty compelling idea.
Like it. On the one hand, I like it. On the other hand, there's a part of me that's like, oh, Ashara Dane is a very tragic character who lost everything in the war. Her death isn't because she lost a man. Her death is because everything around her. Like
even the sword is mourning.
Even like it's one of those where it's like, oh, she has this very kind of Ophelia Andromache Cassandra vibe for me.
So that's
I'm not
true.
More like Ophelia, so better yourself.
Yeah, like it's one of those where like thematically I don't love it, but logistically I can see it and I find it interesting.
That's so fair.
So like so on the one hand, I'm like, oh yeah, of course. She threw herself from the tower and she died because tragic medieval lady.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And on the other hand, I'm like, ooh, maybe she is alive and maybe she has information and that's really cool.
Yeah, and her and Howland are going to show up and tell Jon some shit. Yeah.
So there we go. Like there we have encapsulated the Doylist versus Watsonian dilemma.
There it is.
In a Doylist sense, I'm like, oh yeah, obviously Ashara Dane is dead because symbolically that is correct.
Yeah.
In a Watsonian sense, I'm like, ooh, what if Ashara Dane is alive and she has information? Like, there we go.
I love that.
Yes.
Okay, that's got to be based on...
Oh, it's got to be up. Yeah.
Based on your metric so far, it's either going to be like B with Clegane Bowl or C with the Hightower Gundam.
Let's put it with Clegane Bowl.
Okay.
Ashara is a minor enough character that if she's alive, it doesn't actually impact the plot all that much.
Sure.
That's fair.
Less than Clegane Bowl or more than Clegane Bowl?
Oh, more than Clegane Bowl.
More than Clegane Bowl. Okay,
cool.
okay. Got it.
I'll put it above Clegane Bowl,
nice.
Two more. These
are both very good.
Who is that, Laris?
This is Laris. Yes. This I think I heard this from Joe Magician. But it's Laris Warg's rats.
I don't know that he wargs them.
He's got old god's blood.
He's
strong.
Yeah. Yeah, like, he's strong.
So sort of like somehow rat can he can control rat.
Like he can do the similar
he's
thing
getting
with...
all his he's like Arya with cats, but he has all the rats in the Red Keep.
Or like how Bran can
or like Blood Raven.
Visions.
Yeah,
Blood Raven has all the crows or whatever.
But because he's Larry Strong, he's limited himself to rodents.
Oh,
yeah.
That's interesting, and I hadn't really thought about that.
What about maybe Helena's bugs?
Or Mirror's not points out, or like Alice Rivers is a relative. He's magic.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Maybe that.
Or like a Queen Alice Rivers. I'm back at a place of Damon and Harrenhal again.
I think I would put I'd put Laris somewhere around the Gundams in Hightower. I'd put him around there because I'm like. I like the idea, but I don't know that I buy it. Like, I like it. I like
down
it.
Here.
It's fun. Yeah, I'd put it there.
Okay, so this theory is more believable than there's been one Lord Bolton since the Age of Heroes.
Yes.
And less believable than there's arms hidden in the sides of the Hightower.
Okay, fine. I'll put it above arms.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure I was hearing that correctly. And the last one, the Cadillac of A Song of Ice and Fire, Tinfoil. You mentioned it earlier. Merlin King Varys.
Let us put that down towards the bottom. No! I believe that Varys is a fantastic conspirator. I believe that he knows a tremendous amount and that he is a huge player of the game. He is not a merman.
No, he's not just any merman. He's the Merlin King. That's why Littlefinger's boat is named after his greatest rival.
No. I feel like one of the things I love about Varys, and this would completely destroy what I love about Varys. The thing I love about Varys is that he came out of nowhere.
The ocean.
I love it. I know.
Yeah.
Yeah. the narrow sea.
The narrow sea.
He came out of
so true.
He's just told everyone. He's just told everyone he's a eunuch because it's more convenient than I am a merling.
Yeah, he just says something. It's like, don't worry about it.
Yeah, nobody.
I will allow that does explain a lot of his movements in season 6 and season 7 of Game of Thrones.
That's kind of true.
There we go.
I feel like it only applies to Game of Thrones and it does not apply to A Song of Ice and Fire.
Okay, that's
okay.
That makes sense. I mean, he is.
Well,
that's
the
why he
way that Varys can get to Marine is if he were a merman.
He hates wildfire.
He hates R'hllor because he's a servant of the drowned god.
Yeah, there he goes. He's a servant of the drowned god. Like eventually, he and Victarion are going to meet up, and they're going to have an understanding.
Yep.
Yes.
and Varys is going to regrow gills and a tail too. It'll be reattached through some debauchery.
He's hiding it.
Debauchery.
Hiding the fins? No, I don't think so. I guess he does wear long robes.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, so in the D tier of infamy,
the D tier.
We've got, and just to recap, we've got Immortal Vampire Roose Bolton, Euron Dario, Ned Warged Ice, and Tyrion the time traveling baby. Where is Varys the Merling King going?
I believe Varys the Merling King goes above Ned warging into ice and underneath Euron as Dario.
We've got two ones that are just like there to explain how fast their boats are. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. That's the only thing. Yeah.
Oh my god! I just to add to that, this Reddit post, this person has like highlighted their substantial pieces of evidence for the Euron Dario theory, and one of them is that if sailing west or northeast from the Iron Islands is actually shorter than Victarion's route, Euron's timeline suddenly starts to make sense.
But we don't know that it is. Like, I mean,
they're like, to visualize this, imagine a smaller Earth without Africa or the Americas.
Christopher Columbus had that theory.
And you ever seen Christopher Columbus and Dario Naharis in the same time?
Yeah.
Planetos is smaller than Earth, so you have to operate.
I don't know, Westeros is like South America sized?
Apparently.
Westeros was the size. Yeah, I assume that Westeros was the length of South America.
Yeah,
and
it's like England was as big as South America.
It's huge.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So there was a thread on there was like a Reddit thread like 10 years ago about like write a Game of Thrones limerick. I just remember this. Mine was there once was a Euron named Dario, Tyrosh's world famous Lothario. Upon leaving Queen's bed, he went west, having said, "I shall pose as Cold Hands tomorrow."
Oh my god,
that's very silly.
Thank you.
Good job. Good job.
I'm not even bringing the cold hands of it all into this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like even the Euron Dario thing is bad enough without throwing cold hands into the mix.
I don't know what to do with this tier list. This is the most unhinged tier list it's been in years.
In terms of a Watsonian analysis of tinfoil hat fandom theory of A Song of Ice and Fire on a scale who do we put at the top again? On a scale of what did you say?
Mushroom's a pen name.
Oh, mushroom. On a scale of like mushroom being a pen name for a plethora of gossip writers, all the way down to our final D plus D equals T, where do you stand? That is the scale.
You know, it's interesting. You can take.
Still don't know where they get D plus D equals T. Where the hell does that come from?
Let me see I'm gonna look and see what the evidence is. I'm curious.
I have seen Tyrion Targaryen. Like,
I've seen that.
That was for normies.
But that's like
too normal. I thought
that's
that
normie theory right there. Like, this is bizarre.
Tyrion is a Targaryen in this.
Oh my god, I'm obsessed with
when
this.
she saw Rhaego, she was seeing in the House of the Undying. She was seeing Tyrion.
She was seeing Tyrion.
Yeah.
No.
I bought. I mean, whatever those two got up to, I don't think about it too much.
Yeah.
I'm too busy thinking about if the Hightower's gonna have like a lightsaber or like a big gun.
Ooh, tough call.
Yeah,
Like
or if it's gonna be a Pacific Rim punch, like boxing.
I want it to be a Pacific. Like if you're gonna do it, it should be a Jaeger.
Yeah.
It really should.
Oh man.
And I'm picturing Leighton and Melora.
Okay, I was gonna say we could get Sam and Gilly in there. That's gonna be Sam's arc. Sam and Gilly have to pilot the Hightower Jaeger.
The Hightower Gundam! Oh my god.
Yeah, like they're the ones who have to pilot the spare Gundam. Like Leighton and Melora have like the big fancy like tricked out one.
Yeah.
And then when theirs goes down to Euron, Sam and Gilly have to come out and fight with the junky one.
Damn, Sam really has to get in the robot.
Yes, he does.
Sam is kind of get in the robot.
Hold on.
Like now I'm thinking about it, he really kind of is a get in the robot.
I think Randall is Gendo Ikari.
Randall or is John by the end of it?
No,
Randall's
Randall's sitting there
is kind of
like join the Night's Watch, Sam.
Yeah.
Or Dickon will have to do it again. Yeah.
Yeah. Get in the robot.
Get in the robot, Sam, or Dickon.
Get in the robot.
I don't know how to end this.
I think we're probably at the end of this interview. I think we're probably cutting this so the tier list is its own video at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Kavita, thank you for
Kavita, you got anything to plug?
Yeah, thank you for being with us tonight. Yeah, anything to plug?